Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another vlog. So you join me on a Saturday now. I was going to film yesterday because the plan was that me, my mum and my stepdad Richard was going to go to Hillsborough, I think it's called Hillsborough Barracks, and we was going to basically go around like the charity shops there. We do it every year, every couple of months. You know, it's not really a regular thing, but we try and do it a few times a year. A, it's just to get us out of the house. B, it's charity shops. C, you know, it's a day out. So we was going to do that, but I think I mentioned in my vlog that I recently uploaded that my back, I don't know if I mentioned that it seized up or that it was playing up, but basically Wednesday Mum went out to town to go and see my best friend. Me and my mum went into town, saw my best friend. We got to the dessert shop that we go to, and I got off my mobility scooter and I kind of like shuffled my way into the little dessert shop, and then I was stood deciding what I wanted to have because there weren't many seats. It was actually quite busy on that day. And then all of a sudden, I was queuing behind my mum. She was already ready to like go and order. And all of a sudden, my back kind of just like, it just seized up. And I was like, oh my God, I need to sit down. And then for some reason, I don't know why, but when I do sit down, it doesn't completely stop hurting, but it's a relief. But there was no seats available, so I was struggling with like the standing. I was literally gripping hold on to my mum. And then when I got in, that's when I could tell that it seized up. But I was like, that's fine, you know, kind of thing. But I couldn't go down to my nan and auntie's because I was in that much pain, basically. I think I did mention this in the video. So I couldn't go down to my nan and auntie's, and I was like, it's just one of them things where it's just seized up. I'll be alright tomorrow to go around the charity shops. But then during the night, it was around, I think it was around 2 o'clock. I moved and it completely locked, basically, my back. And I just went, ooh, kind of thing. But I was like, move about, could not move. And then I felt really like nauseous. And I was like, that's weird. Like, yes, I suffer with acid reflux. Yes, I do get nauseous sometimes, but like, not really with pain. So I was like, oh, that's weird. Sit up a little bit. Could not, for the life of me, sit up. And the pain was that severe that it caused me to be nauseous. I wasn't actually sick, thank God. But I felt super unwell, and it was because of the amount of pain I'm in. So it completely seized up. I literally could not, like, so I was laid obviously on my bed, you know, you're there in your bed. I couldn't even like go like this to get up because it just completely seized up. So I shouted my mum in, and I was in a pickle, and we were trying to like think of a plan of how to get up and then get up off the bed and go to the toilet, because if you didn't know, I have painful bladder syndrome, which basically means I am constantly at the toilet. So it completely, at that point, completely seized up, and it actually got to the point that I was screaming out in pain and hysterically sobbing. You know, there's a difference between crying, sobbing, and then there's hysterical sobbing. I was in agonising pain. When I say agonising pain, it was so painful. I managed to get to the toilet after about an hour of coaxing myself to the toilet. And then because of the pain I was in, I could not sleep. So I think my mum left me at like 4 o'clock because it took me that long to like A, sit up in the bed, B, to get off the bed, go to the toilet, do the business, get back to my bed. That was around like 4 a.m. and I was getting up early because we wanted to kind of like make a day of going to the shops. So we were getting up at 8, and I think it got to 8 and my mum came into my bedroom, and we obviously knew that I wasn't going to go to the shops because I could not move. So then we kind of like laid in for an extra hour, and then at that point we got up around like 9:30. I then took an hour to go to the toilet again, and then from the toilet I was like, right, normally, you know, I get up, go downstairs, bop your uncle. I could not do that for the life of me. It took me and my mum 2 hours to get from the toilet to a chair that we had spare in his house, what she placed outside of the toilet, because I can't, and I still can't stand up straight. And I don't know what it is, what I've done, but I really thought, I still probably think, might have slipped a disc. I don't know, I'm obviously not a health professional and I probably do need to see somebody, but I'm one of these people, because I have such, and I'm not sure, phobia, anxiety around hospitals and ambulances and stuff, and then I won't go, and I probably should see somebody, speak to somebody, probably should. And it took us from the toilet to the seat 2 hours, and then from the seat to get downstairs it took until 3 p.m. Bear in mind we got up at 9:30, people. It took me until 3 p.m. to actually get down the stairs. Don't know how I managed to get down the stairs. When I did, it was excruciating pain. When I say excruciating pain, I mean excruciating pain. And I managed to get down the stairs, kind of like chuck myself on the sofa. Obviously, I stayed down here until I went back up to bed. Took me about 40 minutes to get up off the sofa and then shuffle back up to bed. And then, for some reason, laying on my right side, yes, it's painful, but it's not as painful as my left side. And it's kind of like the bottom of my back and my hips, but mainly my right side is worse, I would say. And it's just completely seized up to a point. I actually, when I'm walking, I'm not walking straight because I can't lift myself up. I'm literally doubled over with like a chair, and I'm like pushing the chair, walk, push the chair up, but like I'm like hunched over, which again I know is not good for your back, but it's the only way I can walk at the moment. And I was literally screaming like out in pain, like hysterically screaming, swearing. I don't swear at all. I just don't swear, but at that point it was emergency swearing. And crying hysterically. I literally can't move. And then got downstairs, obviously, and then when I was in bed last night, as soon as I'm laid flat, it kind of seizes back up again. And then when I want to go to the toilet in the middle of the night, I actually can't lift myself up to go to the toilet. So I'm having to shout my mum in at like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, just so that she can help me get to the toilet. And oh my god, the pain I'm in is unbearable. Actually, it is unbearable. I'm getting to a point where I can actually walk with the chair, a bit more confident with that. My legs feel like jelly whenever I stand up and walk, like constantly like shaking, and then I know I don't have strength in my legs. I can just tell. And then today, because I kind of knew how to walk with the chair, it was a bit more easy. I'm still in so much pain. Painkillers are not touching it, so we don't talk about painkillers. Paracetamol, ibuprofen, cocodamol, pregabalin, tramadol will not touch this pain. No idea why. And I got to the kind of like second to last step today, this morning when I came downstairs, and then my legs like kind of, I guess, buckled underneath me, and I literally landed on the stairs, like, you know, landed backwards on the stairs, and then I actually hit my shoulder, so it's kind of like a bit hurtful, but that's fine, you know. I'm more bothered about my back at this point in time. And then poor Richard literally gets under my armpits, picks me up, and I'm kind of like, you know, like hugging him kind of thing, with, you know, like round his wrist, and like I'm literally like bent over, and kind of like, you know how like kids stand on like, you know, your toes kind of thing, and you know, dance kind of like that. It was literally like that, and he was literally carrying me as much as he could to the settee this morning, and oh my god, sheer amount of pain. But like, I'm okay to sit unless I move. If I do like a drastic move, if I want to go to the toilet, painful. So I'm trying to move the best as I can, because I know movement is key, but oh my god, severe amount of pain. So yes, I'm still shouting my mum in at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, because I need her to help me get to the toilet, and it's just so screaming out in pain, to be honest, especially in the middle of the night, because I'm laid flat, and then to get up, oh my god, the pain. Oh my god, pain. Never known pain like it. I really haven't. I haven't vlogged yesterday because I was in that much pain and extremely exhausted because I'm not sleeping well because of the pain. So I apologise. I know I said that I was going to film yesterday, but I just wanted to obviously update you guys. And what I was going to say, I know, like, it's like, I guess, you know, like, I know there's people out there and things, you know, issues out there that is far more important than my seized back. But in this moment of time, it's still valid to me that I'm in pain, like, extreme amount of pain. So, you know, like, so much pain. So, yeah, I'm kind of not doing anything. Couldn't go to my nan and auntie's Wednesday. Yesterday, obviously, I could not go to the shops. Thursday, I didn't come downstairs until like 3 p.m. And then today, it is a Saturday as I'm filming this. It's food shop, like weekly food shop time. Normally, I just get in the car, we bring my mother, scooter with me, and you know, scoot around. Can't do that because I can't even barely walk. So, unfortunately, I'm having to sit in my house, which I don't know, like, I'm happy because, you know, I'm in my own comforts, but not because, like, I kind of feel like I should be helping my mum. I know she's got Richard, but, like, you know, it's just a thing that we do kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know if I need, like, literally we were threatening, you know, to phone in an ambulance Thursday, yesterday. I've heard so yesterday. Yesterday, we were threatening to phone an ambulance, because I was, like, literally I thought I needed some kind of really strong painkillers to actually get me down the stairs. But I was like, I'll just persevere, it's fine, because I'm anxious and have a phobia of, like, ambulances and hospitals. And I know, like, they're there to help you and stuff, but I didn't want to just phone an ambulance, or my mum or Richard, phone for an ambulance for me, just for, like, them to give me some, like, painkillers just to, like, get me down the stairs. Like, there's far more, I don't want to waste their time and stuff. You know, there'll be people out there that are far worse than me wanting an ambulance, so yeah, I don't know if I need to see my doctor. Depends on how I'm doing, obviously. I don't know if I'm over the worst of it. I don't know if I'm getting any better. I don't know what I need to do, to be honest. I've googled slipped disc, which I can't really explain what it is really, except, like, you know, it's a slipped disc in your back kind of thing. Let me, like, actually get up, like, the definition of slipped disc. And it's literally, like, basically occurs when a disc in your spine basically pushes out of pain, pushes out of place. So the only thing, like, treatment-wise is, like, rest, gentle exercise, painkillers, anti-inflammatory, pain relief, muscle relaxants, physio, and spinal injections, like, kind of like a nerve block type thing. But, like, I don't know if I've got a slip disc or it's just seized up my back. I don't know. So I'm kind of just, like, chilling on my own at the moment. But I thought I would film the rest of what today is. It's, like, currently 4 p.m. at the moment. So I thought I would just let you know, kind of, like, why I haven't filmed. Because I didn't want to, like, film in, like, a couple of weeks' time and you'd be like, what the heck? Did you not film on that Friday when you said you was going to film? So I kind of just wanted to give you an insight on what it is. I'm going to watch some YouTube videos and just kind of just wait for my mum and Richard to come back from the food shop. Yeah. I'm in pain, not gonna lie.
Oh, don't answer me then. I mean, if you can't answer that one, this is going to be a long night.